So I'm gonna change the honey bucket here. I eat honey every day. I put honey in my coffee, and then I drink a drink that's made out of mushroom powder and cinnamon and honey. I drink that, and then I drink another drink that's made out of vinegar and lemon juice and honey. So I drink a lot of honey. And so I started out buying jars of honey, but honey's pretty expensive, and I kept looking for what was the cheapest ones, and I found a place where I could get a jar, I could get a 5-gallon bucket of honey. So I started doing that, and I need to transfer that 5-gallon bucket into these little jars every so often. I need to do it on a pretty warm day, because when it's like 5 degrees outside, honey ain't gonna go far much. So it's a pretty warm day today, so once it gets good and hot, I'll be going in there and changing out the honey jar, putting some of that honey in that 5-gallon bucket into some jars. I would take y'all in there, but then you'd see all my top secret security stuff that I got in there, and I can't have y'all seeing that, because then I'll have to come up with new top high secret security stuff. Because if you knowed about all the top secret security stuff I got going on around here, you'd know what to do to disable all that, so you could come and take over my country. You know, so sometimes an old man needs to keep his secrets. That's what I think. So my ryegrass ain't doing much. I was expecting it to be nice and pretty and green by now, but I don't know what happened to it. I figured with all that rain we got, it would perk right up. Well, I know one thing I can do is I can tie up I got some of these little trees over here, these crepe myrtles, and I try to keep them bunched up so they won't spread out before they get up above head level. I can pull these limbs up and tie them up like I did them down there. And that way, I want them to get up above my head before they start sprouting out. This one over here too, it's not as big as that one, but it's gonna need to be tied up too. See, I got some limbs up above my pole here. This thing was leaning over, so I propped it up with a pole. See, I can pull all that in and tie it up. Yeah, we got things to do around here. Sure do. I should probably talk about this too. I don't think I should talk about it, but I like to talk about it. I love Jesus. Jesus has been good to me. I'm aware of how good Jesus has been to me. I believe, I adopted a belief a long time ago that if you praise God in all things, your life will be better than if you complain about things. And I've had times in my life when I've gritted my teeth and praised God with tears running down my face because bad things happened. And in spite of bad things happening, I made a decision a long time ago that I was going to praise God in all things. And that's worked well for me. I attribute most of the good things in my life to that philosophy of praising God and thanking God and sharing the wealth God has given me with others. I don't believe I would have amounted to anything if I hadn't gotten into a good relationship with God a while back. Changed everything for me. And I like to talk about it. I like to glorify God. I don't have anything more important that I'm doing in my life than glorifying God. No, just about every time I have a chance to, I like to. By the way, I ain't started this engine in a few days. I guess I could give it a little start out just to see how she sounds after sitting for a week or so. That sounds like the timing needs to go this way. Look. right there. All right, I'm gonna go do something to let my paint dry. See you in a little bit. Bye. Love y'all. Say hi to your mom and them. Let's see how this battery charger is looking on this golf cart. Now see that needle is dropping down. A while ago it was up here. So what I wanted to see is, like a battery charger, it does what it's supposed to do. It won't overcharge your battery. It'll start out charging up here as it charges it. That's a beautiful thing. That means I can put them on there and I don't have to worry about them burning the battery up and catching something on fire. I was down here looking at the rat rod this morning, just thinking glorious thoughts about it and the old Studebaker too. I'm so happy with these things. Bless my heart. Bless my heart. Thank you, Lord. Yes, Reebok. Bless my heart. Oh, isn't that a beautiful thing? See, it's just like a little toy car had in a sandbox way back when. It was just like that. Sure did. Okay then. Enough talking. You notice this golf cart is a super sport. It's like a super sport Chevy, buddy. I got me a super sport golf cart there. Beat that. Yes, you did, Bob. Somebody asked me what this golf cart was a while back. There's a name thing. Can you read it? I can't. I ain't got my glasses on. Looks like sunshine. Anyway, that's for you, Mason Fox. He's always asked me what kind it is. I don't know. Golf cart. I don't know what kind it is. I guess the other thing I could do while the paint's drying is pull the battery out of this and put it on a battery tender. This one's gotten where it won't crank. I don't know why. I want to pull a compression check on it because I'm wondering if it's just gotten old enough to where it doesn't have good compression, because I can't keep it running. I can't keep it running right. I might have to rebuild the engine on that, which would be a good thing because that's one of them early, I believe those are Kawasaki engines, but I might be wrong. But it's one of them best old good ones that they was making before they started putting these cheap Chinese motors on everything. So, yeah, I got things I could be doing. I won't run out. Still got a tree to cut down. Alright, sometimes I just get in a talking mood. You know, sometimes I ain't. Sometimes I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't feel friendly. But then sometimes I feel friendlier than others. And I do like to chitter chatter a little bit. Appreciate y'all being there to have something to listen to. If y'all wasn't out there, I wouldn't have anybody to listen to the chitter chatter. Nobody would care. I could walk around here and talk to myself all day long. Nobody'd care. Wouldn't mean a thing. Oh, sure wouldn't. Okay then.